Come on.
You good there, Joel?
You know me, just trying to get the proper pyromania intro, but this darn thing won't light. Ah, frick it. Chandelure, could you please come over here? Come on, bud. You're literally the only fire type on my team. What? Oh, her? Don't worry. She won't bite. I think. That's it, buddy. Just a good old will-o'-the-wisp right there.
Ha! Yoink. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfricker.
So you know how there's always that one kid who's just a complete and total pyromaniac? Yeah, that wasn't me, or at least it never amounted to that. Though it wasn't for lack of trying, I assure you. I really don't know why, but unless I have a match or a lighter or I accidentally put metal in a microwave, I can't start a fire to save my life. Experience seems to show that I'm more of a water guy, but still, there's just something about fire that feels so alluring. You see, it's like I want for us to be together, but it wants nothing to do with me. Hey, wait, that sounds a lot like my romantic life. Oh. In the arms of an angel, far away. And what better day for fire to show its absolute hatred towards me than the 4th of July? The earliest story that comes to mind takes place long before I can even remember, back when me and my sister were but wee little babies. You see, the family was driving home that night when the local fireworks store blew up, causing traffic to come to a complete standstill. And of course, Lucy, the terribly genius baby that she was, decided that was the best time to wake up and show her absolute hatred towards her car seat. Thankfully, a cop eventually found us and saw our predicament. And, I'm not gonna lie, we were literally the only people that they let through that night. A lot of other things happened to me over the years, almost always on 4th of July, and definitely always involving gunpowder. When I was around 5, I got burned by a sparkler and dropped it, almost lighting up someone's yard. And at around 8 or 9, I was over at my cousin's house watching them launch fireworks when one of them came down and almost hit me in the head before fizzling out and landing on the sidewalk. I soon learned that not everyone was as lucky as I, because when I was 12 and going through cancer, I caught a fever and a sore throat, so I had to spend the entire night in the ER, right next to a toddler that got burned by a firework. Come on, Jeffrey, just look at the baby shark. Please, just look at the baby shark.
Sharon, I'm about to send this kid to an Upton Sinclair novel.
Yeah, I got almost no sleep that night. But at least I got to help my neighbors launch fireworks that New Year's Eve. And then 2020 hit, and the world had to put up with something else invented in China. Now, I'm quite aware that I plowed through those stories pretty quickly. Honestly, it's because I just don't remember much of what happened. But this next one, this next one, it rings in my ears like the sound of last Tuesday. Once again, we return to the year of 2024. Jeez, what is it with me in 2024? To see 17-year-old Joel suffering. But this story is special because for the first time ever on this channel, I'm featuring another artist on the internet. This here is my dear friend, Chefpeaches.
Hi.
A digital artist, such as myself, but like way better. We go to the same church, she visits weekly. We practically adopted her into the family.
Yeah, okay, fine, thanks.
And, I'm not gonna lie, but she's a bit of a weirdo.
Bro, I'm right here.
What do you mean you're right there? You're sending me audio recordings through email.
But yeah, she does a lot of art commissions and stuff, making the moolah. She even does some song covers. You can find her on Discord and insert social media accounts here. And she even has a YouTube channel as well.
It's time to go get the scared out of us. Let's go! Yay!
Fun for the whole family.
I mean, if the whole family curses, sure.
But most importantly, she is the one responsible for what happened next. So, picture it with me here. It's the day after July 3rd, and there is a sense of mild patriotism in the air. Mom sliced up a watermelon, Dad had hot dogs on the grill, and we did our annual watching of Independence Day. Hey, look, it's Chris Rock. Eventually, Peaches and her husband arrive, bringing food and booze popsicles. And for my mom, who doesn't drink all that often, this was a treat. So we change into our swimsuits. And we enjoy an evening of swimming, eating, mild violence, and worrying about our state of morality. Also, little side note here, the bathing suit attire is kind of crucial to what happens next. So to prevent any sort of fetishization, I won't be adding detail to the feat.
Oh my gosh, just get on with it.
Afterwards, we were all grouped around the fire pit, roasting some marshmallows.
Okay, listen. They were delicious.
Yeah, shut up. We were talking about something funny, and Mom was looking a little weird, and Peaches was in the middle of roasting a marshmallow when she committed the crime upon me.
And then I said, next to my wife. Get it? I responded to his rhetorical question with a literal answer. Ah! Oh my god, Joel! Drop the ball!
Okay, but I don't recall having a booze pop. You would think that I'd come out of there looking like Anakin Skywalker, but apparently such was not the case. The spot where it hit my stomach was a bit red and itchy, so it was maybe a first-degree burn at the best. Oh, and don't worry about the deck. The marshmallow puttered out pretty quickly and was probably eaten by the dog or something. In fact, that pool pretty much saved my life, which is probably why we got rid of it. Now, Peaches was greatly distraught.
Joel, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? I really didn't mean to. I don't know what happened. It just kind of flew off the stick. Are you okay? I'm so sorry. Is it gonna scar? Oh my god.
Now, I, the kind, generous soul that I am, made it very clear that I understood it was just an accident, and that, in the end, I forgave her. Oh, but you bet your ass I wouldn't forget. All of that was set aside, though, and as the night set in, we gathered up in the front yard to watch the fireworks. At that time, I was reminded of what this day was really about. It wasn't about fire, or explosions, or accidents, or trying to kill me. No, no, no. It was all about independence, justice, freedom, heroism. This was America, land of the free, home of the brave, and a mosh pit of some crazy and messed up politics that I really can't get into or I'd be demonetized. That is, if I was being funded by anyone existing in the realm of reality, and not in one of the millions of offhand sarcastic comments racing through my subconscious. And then I went to go do the dishes or something. I woke up the next day to check my wound. It hadn't changed too much, though the red spots were raised now and formed the outline of the marshmallow. Everybody else woke up too, and Mom was more tired than usual for some reason. But what I couldn't stop thinking about was how sick this wound would look when it scarred. But of course, to my luck, it healed perfectly. So now it probably just makes me look like a liar. Now, after everything that just happened, you might think I would never want to set foot near a fire again. And the answer is heck no, baby! Take a looky there!
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my suppressed pyromania is still going strong and it always will be. But however, I just find it funny that the sensation of literally being set on fire didn't traumatize me. However, being humiliated after getting attacked by a whole bunch of crazy pubescent teenage girls did.
Okay, but like, were you actually on fire? I feel like that was more like fire adjacent, you know?
Maurice, you did not raise your hand. Therefore, your heinous comment will be stricken from the record. Alright, and we finally come to the part of the video where I just blab and try to make some sort of conclusion. This is actually like the fourth or fifth time I've had to re-record this, and it's entirely unscripted, so I'm sorry if it sounds horrible, but it's really crazy because since the release of my last Storytime animation, this channel has blown up significantly, at least compared to how it was beforehand. I know that my sub count and that my number of views isn't all that big by a lot of Storytime animators' standards, but for me, this is a huge step, and it blows my mind that 60 plus people already have decided to tune in and watch my crap with me. But really, thank you so much for coming in. Your fan art is amazing, and I love getting to read your comments and also some of the essays written on some of the things that I do. I promise that I have some more content on the way, like I already know what the next 2 or 3 Storytime animations are gonna be. At some point, I'm going to be doing a collaboration with Yumiyuchi, so that'll be fun to do, and I'll also be collabing with my sister. You can also expect more of Ethiverse to roll around. I'm doing as much as I can during my free time at work. It's definitely coming along and better than it was earlier, but also the Scylla animatic that I teased recently, I plan on getting that done before the year is over, but I'm going to be going back and doing some more fine-tuning on parts that need it. But you can expect to see that within the next few months. But yeah, and as far as art prompts go, I know y'all really enjoyed my mermaid content. I'm going to say it right here, right now. I am going to be doing that again when August rolls around. What's the theme? Well, you'll just have to find out. But yeah, a special thanks to all of the people who have come in to support me. First and foremost to God, who gave me my penchant for art and also the chance to be able to create this channel in the first place, and to my family and my friends at church who have shown me so much support, and also to Peaches. Thank you so much for wasting your time trying to join this video. I'm sorry it was weird, but also to all of you other YouTube buddies out there who have either subscribed to me or just tuned in and helped to give me support. There are so many of you. I'm gonna try and list off as many as I can from the top of my head. Forgive me if you're not on the list when I say this, but thank you so much to Ace the Title, Recorder Ricotta, Yumiyuchi, Clown Caked, Possible Animations, Logue Animations, Sleepy B, Kastuba Das, Das Dingo C, Random Gal Animates, Gerudo Dark, Hi I Animate, Mousepad, Pekigba, Cam the Cube, Storyteller Dude, Is This Jed, and so many others. And also YouTube, Senpai, and Kui Anime.
Hey, what have I told you about eating my cat?
And to you other people who have subscribed to me as well, I didn't forget you. Or you, random lady who commented on my murder video.
Did you think you were exempt from the reckoning?
You make sure to also show some support to Peaches over there. Yeah, look at her. She's so happy. And if you're new here, don't be afraid to like and subscribe to me. That way you can tune in for the release of my next video, where I'm going to recount the absolute claustrophobia of trying to sleep in a bed supported by chains within the bowels of a legitimate US Navy warship. But until then, have a good life, make good choices, and I am about to go get even.
Bye. Thanks for watching.